He has told me to put my money where my mouth is, and I did it again. Shorting MSTR again, down another 6.7% on the day for MSTR. So easy to make money on these run-ups. Again, all you have to do is wait for it to hit its resistance, and then once it sells off, you enter the short and you add more to it when direction becomes favorable. I'm up a little bit over $5,000 on the day. It is approaching a previous support range. And again, I think that MSTR is just getting started in its crash. If you really look at the bigger picture, as long as Bitcoin continues to sell off, it's also at a major support range. Once Bitcoin falls below 90,000, game over. It's going to be absolutely wild for MSTR. It needs to hold above 370 per share if there's any hope for this thing to not crash. So again, a lot of consolidation here. Once we break below 370, it's just going to be a huge retracement. I mean, I would say to the easy low 300s, and then we'll see in the next few days if it actually retraces down to this moving average. I want to remind you that MicroStrategy, MSTR, announced yesterday they purchased $5.4 billion worth of Bitcoin at $98,000 per coin. What an absolute idiot. He's already down $225 million based off of Bitcoin's current price and where he purchased that. This is the problem with companies like MicroStrategy. It's not that they have the wrong idea in mind. I think it's great that he wants to invest long-term in Bitcoin, but buying at all-time highs, especially with money that you don't actually have, it's borrowed money at 0% interest, meaning that his investors are putting up all the capital. And guess who's going to end up paying the price? Well, what happens when Bitcoin price begins to sell off and it begins to crash even more? Are those investors going to be as certain as they were during the bull market than they are in that bear market? Again, it's not rocket science. When you see coins like Coin and all these crypto coins skyrocketing 500%, it is proof that, there is blood in the water. Hype is present, and it will only be a matter of time for all of it to come crashing down, just like we saw it last time. It's not an if, but it's a when. So please make sure that you do your part in making your money and bouncing, keeping it that simple. So we've had a lot of fun shorting this, especially if you're part of my LPP team. Again, it's been super simple. Yesterday, I made $13,000. On Friday, I made $5,000. On Thursday, I made $15,000. And today, I'm about to hit $6,000 on the day. It looks like it's approaching previous support range. So to play it safe, I might actually cover and take profits here. And then if it does break below 370, I might actually go back and re-enter. I want to remind you, I do not carry my short positions overnight. I don't like to take that kind of risk. This is an incredibly risky stock. And if any good news does get factored in and Bitcoin price begins to skyrocket, then so can MSTR. It's very important that as a trader with a super risky stock like this, you are aware of both sides of the potential opportunity, not just the downside risk, but obviously the recovery potential. And MSTR is a very, very trendy stock, so I would not recommend this for beginners. I'm just here to recap my overall day, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good, right? Let me go ahead and actually reduce my short. I'm going to do 50 shares to cover, just as we're approaching at that previous support range. We're right around $5,700 gain on the day. Man, I absolutely love it. Thank you for everyone that commented of like, hey, Ricky, put your money where your mouth is. Continue to short MSTR. I dare you. Well, guess what? I listened to you and I made even more money, right? This is the part that beginners will always get burned on, is that it's not a personal thing. I've made it very clear from the beginning. I'm shorting this or going long on this day by day. I'm taking profits day by day. All I've ever encouraged people is to take profits at overbought levels when downside risk is significantly greater. And beginners get offended, right? Not even beginners. I don't even want to call them that. Idiot traders, idiot bag holders, whatever it is that you want to call yourself, that complain in the comment section of, oh, you're going to rue the day when, MicroStrategy begins to recover and Michael Saylor is going to save us all. No, idiot, right? Well, is he going to save you when you're down 30, 40% on your position? Because that's how much MicroStrategy has lost. Are you guys aware of that? Right? From the overall highs to the current lows, it's down 31%. So let me know when you're savior sailor comes saving you, right? Because he himself is down $225 million in his most recent purchase of Bitcoin. So no one's going to come save you. And it's just super important for you to understand that, well, don't put yourself in a position in which you cannot manage. This is not the time to be greedy. Take your profits, make your money, and bounce. It is not that complicated. It is not personal. No one cares that you own 500 shares of MicroStrategy or 100 shares of MicroStrategy. No one cares. Make your money and bounce. Like literally no one cares. So please stop taking it personally and focus on the next trade opportunity that actually makes sense, not bag holding a position in hope that you get lucky. So you guys rode the wave up, and congratulations. It was a very bullish run. Now I just hope that you do your part to look out for yourself in knowing when to take profits. I said the same thing during the AMC movement. I said the same thing during the SMCI pump and dump. And guess what? MicroStrategy, once again, we called it out this time almost perfectly, very similar to SMCI. And in my opinion, it's only getting started. So very excited to follow up. Hope that it earns your thumbs up. Again, if you want to join my live trading sessions, I trade live every single morning, and you can join for as little as $1 per day is what it breaks down to. It's the second link in the description down below. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and my whole focus within this is to take you as a complete beginner and show you everything it is that you need to know about how to get started in this market so you don't make the same mistakes that these bag holders are making and holding a position that is just going to be losing more money, right? Know when hype is present and know when to take profits. So I hope to see you there for our live session. If you're ready to tune on in, second link in the description down below, and I'll see you at Market Open for our live session. Take care, team.